What's going on, YouTube? So I'm back today, guys, with another video. Guys, I don't make videos just to make videos, just because it's something to do. I have to be compelled to make videos because, if it's something that's on my heart, that's near and dear to my heart, or something that is like a fire, something I need to talk about, something that may can help somebody, I do it. And I just made a video on me running into a hardcore gold digger, but it spurred me to think about the fellas out here, and it made me think about something that I always see on Facebook. So guys, I'm sure you have everybody got a Facebook, so that's not something that everyone can relate to, can at least relate to that. Everybody got a Facebook. So and this is pretty much for the fellas. This is pretty much for guys who are vulnerable, guys who feel like, guys who are weak-minded, guys who are just led by their pants, guys, or what's in their pants, guys who have zero self-discipline, zero control. And the thing of it is, that's the problem. That's why you have things the way you have them. That's why you have women doing what they're doing. Because if men had self-control, you wouldn't have all this other stuff, because at the end of the day, we are the leaders. We're the leaders. And if we getting led around by what's in our pants, it's going to be chaos. And so what I'm trying to say is, and I'm getting back to the whole Facebook thing, guys, everybody see it. So in Facebook, you'll be scrolling through your Facebook or whatever like that. And I want to just, and this is going to show just how weak guys are. So you'll be scrolling through Facebook or whatever, and Facebook throws in anything in your Facebook. Especially if you allow, when you say you want your location, it'll do like things that are local to your area or whatever like that, or anything. So, and they like to put certain ads in there, and everything now is sexual. Everything, even the doggone dog food ad is sexual. So you'll see certain ads or whatever like that, and they'll have like a woman in it or something like that or whatever. And like, I've noticed this, like they have ads for like, so there's an ad that came to mind that's from like for a mattress. So like for a mattress for like overweight people, like morbidly obese people. And then you see all these comments, like, why would somebody, I'm like looking at the comment section, I'm like, why would there be like 2,000 comments on a freaking mattress ad? So and this is just one of the many. So I went through the comments, and of course there's a big, huge, massively big, morbidly obese woman laying on this mattress. So I'm like, damn, look at all these comments. Majority of these comments are like black guys talking about, oh baby, you're so beautiful and sexy, and all of this stuff, all of this sexual stuff. And I'm like, what in the world? Like, just comment the comments, sexual type stuff. But all these men, and majority of these men are probably married. are probably married. Zero standards at all. Zero. Just zero, self-control. Just say anything that come to their mind. Any sexual perverted thing that come to their mind. And the woman probably was at least she probably was tipping about 500 pounds. And it's like, wow. I couldn't believe it. All of these comments. A lot of African guys in there too. Just some more weird type stuff. Crazy. It's just, and it's like, it bothers me that men are just basically, like, we're pretty much a lost cause now. Because ain't nobody talking about Christ, ain't nobody talking about God. Everybody pretty much, as they say, they're living their best life. And these guys are cheating. You're cheating. You're freaking cheating. You are. But then if somebody say something, oh, you're judging. Oh, why are you being judgmental? But they don't realize when they say that, why am I doing it? They're judging my judging. Oh, you shouldn't. Oh, that's just what they into. No, they getting off on this. They're getting off on it. And it's just no. And then you have it where you have all these guys, these same guys, they going out here and they having sex with these women. They're having sex with women, these women, randomly. And it's absolute chaos. Just like Satan say, do as thou wilt. They doing it too. They're doing it. And it's just, and it goes back to my last video where you got the gold diggers, because they know they can do it. It's easy to manipulate a dude that basically has zero self-control. It's easy. And going back to, all these cam sites and websites and stuff like that. It's not women that's fueling these sites. I think they say women make up maybe 10% of these sites. It's men. It's perverted men. And the thing of it is, when it comes to sex and stuff like that, you never can get enough of it. You never can get enough of it. You know how when guys are young, they start out reading Playboy magazines and stuff like that. Then when they get in their 30s, they're into some type of hardcore BDSM and stuff like that. You never can get enough. And so I'm just saying, guys, if you're listening to me and you're one of them dudes that can't control himself, you're part of the problem. And the only way you can get it fixed is that Christ has to come in and change your heart. Yeah. Because if you don't, it's going to be destruction for you. You're going to run up in something. You're going to hit something. And it's probably going to be the best ever. And it's going to take you out. Because that's eventually what zero self-control gets. Yeah, destruction. It eventually is going to destroy you. It just, I don't know, guys, with what I was talking about in the previous video, it just led me I was thinking about that and I'm like, wow. Zero self-control. Zero self-control. And then, it's kind of a side note, but then, in another video that I had previously, I talked about a lot of the stuff women wear when they're leaving the house and they thinking they looking good. Well, why would, and I'm not picking on morbidly obese people, but I'm using it as an example. Or women with these crazy weaves in their head and Jiffy Pop bag bonnets and stuff like that. Because ultimately, the men they'll still hit it. A man will hit a 500-pound woman. A man will hit a woman wearing a weave, wearing a head diaper, bonnet, all three at the same time. 500 pounds, wearing a weave, wearing a head diaper, all at the same time. Zero standards. And she already got about 6-7 kids. Because another dude done hit it that ain't got no self-control. And now you got chaos. Then when the woman finally wants to get it right, finally says, okay, you know what? I'm tired of living this lifestyle. Then they want to come with their kids, dragging them on a date with them, talking about, do you love me with all these? Do you love me? I'm a package deal. Do you love me? I'm a package deal. No, it's a package, but it's no deal. But see, it all culminates. The nucleus is the man. It's our fault. Because we're the standard bearers. We hold the standard. We control the standard. What do you mean, Mr. Will Smoke? We control the standard. I'll try to use an analogy. But if you have the bar, like let's say for instance, if you're a lawyer and you want to take the bar exam. Well, the bar exam, they have certain things, certain criteria that you have to meet to pass the bar. To be an attorney. Well, you gotta do this, you gotta do this, you gotta do this, you gotta do this, you gotta do this. Or you don't pass the bar exam. You don't become, and the thing of it is that, there's a lot of stuff that goes into becoming a lawyer, an attorney. And everybody can't just do it. You have to work hard for it. So, same thing with a man. If we as men say, you know what, we're not gonna do it. We're gonna have self-control, and all this, and the only way you can actually obtain this is through Christ. This ain't gonna be obtained by meditation and the ancestors and the juju man. All this ain't gonna be obtained through that. Buying incense at the gas station. This is not going to be obtained by it. This is going to be obtained only through Christ can actually change that reprobate mind that a lot of men are in. But anyway, if a man says, you know what, no, I have standards. I'm not going to have sex with that. I'm going to marry you. But before I marry you, there's got to be a standard. And I'm not going to have sex with you and put myself out there and defile you like that. That's where it all starts. If men start doing that, everything changes. Because women's like, well, he ain't gonna sleep with me. Or he ain't gonna sleep with me either. He ain't gonna sleep with me either. Or you ain't gonna pay me. You're not gonna do. No, we're not doing that. And it all starts over. That's a revolution. But it starts with us. Anyway, guys, that was just on my mind. Hopefully that changes someone's outlook. Maybe it doesn't. but it was on my mind, and I wasn't always the guy that was doing everything right. You know, when I was younger, I was led around by my loins too. I was out there acting stupid, but only by the grace of God that I did not have any illegitimate kids. Only by His loving grace that didn't happen. A lot of guys are not that blessed to have not had that. And I thank God every day that I didn't bring an illegitimate child in this world and have to put him or her have to go through all of that baby mama drama and all that craziness. Because it's not the child's fault. And that's a whole nother story of a different day. But you see all these kids in these God forbidden hellscape situations because ain't nobody got no self-control. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna end it there. I hope this bless somebody, and I hope somebody will be able to learn, grow, and teach somebody else. Y'all have a good one.